got the right bitch. No lefty, walking my truth, don't fuck with my step team, crawl for you walk, run it, catch me, got a sharp tongue, spit. Okay, speaking of All Lives Matter, this is probably an old story to a lot of y'all. Dakota Bradshaw. It's probably an old story to a lot of y'all. But baby, I'm just getting caught up. Shout out to my friend. Shout out to my content creator friend, Zaxtivist. Honey, go follow Zaxtivist. We might have to dip on Zaxtivist's page if the browser allows me during the stream. But we have to see. We have to play it by ear. But let me tell y'all about what happened to Dakota. Walker County, Roseville, Georgia. Walker County deputies were looking for two people. Stephen Wilson, 25. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I was having a dyslexia moment. We're going to start over again. But anyway, police was looking for suspects. They had found Dakota shot in his home in front of his window. Shortly before 2 p.m., this was last year. Last year in August, I believe. Found Dakota shot in front of his window. They trying to figure out what happened. They know that they're looking for two people. One of the neighbors heard shots and came outside to see what's going on. He said he saw a car whizzing down the road, but he couldn't tell what model it was because it was going so fast. Said that he saw two suspects in two different vehicles. The vehicles had before been parked in the driveway. So clearly this was a nosy neighbor who wasn't good at doing his job, because he remembered that the vehicles was parked in the driveway. But he didn't remember the models. Or maybe the police was lying, because this was the initial report. They also said that they know that one of the suspects was a black male. Now that's information that they're never afraid to give out, that it's a black man. They never hesitate to give out the information that it's a black man. All right. So then we got an update to that story. The two suspects believed to be responsible for the shooting of Dakota was in custody. And this is when the story started to pick up traction. Because the couple who was in custody happened to be a gay couple. Very popular gay couple online. On OnlyFans, on TikTok, on Instagram, honey. They got all the followers, honey, just for being a pretty gay couple, putting it out there. Somebody slinking, ding-a-ling, jing-a-ling-ling, But we'll get into that. I'll get into that. Eric Dodds and Johntae Collier. Eric is the dark-skinned one. Johntae is the light-skinned, more racially ambiguous-looking one. 23, both 23 years old at the time, from Huntsville, Alabama. They arrived at the scene to find that Dakota had been shot inside the house. Dakota was taken to the hospital, of course, and pronounced deceased as soon as he got there. They described that the shooters had gotten to the witnesses. Witness saw a red truck pull up. A blue Dodge Challenger was already at the house. red pickup truck pulls up. They were shooting. They got the red pickup truck and they sped off. That's all the information that we had. And these were the suspects. Not Johntae and Eric. Not the gay couple goals. Not the beautiful people. Well, honey, it turned out to be true. Turns out to be the case. But a couple months later, there was a fourth suspect. Now, let's keep in mind, we hadn't heard too much about a third suspect. But suddenly, there were reports of a fourth suspect because people were vehemently looking for Darius Woods. Baby. They was trying to find Darius. Let me pull up a picture of Darius for y'all. Honey, they was trying to find Darius because Darius had committed a homicide before, honey. They said Darius was dangerous, honey. They need to get him off the streets. He was doing too much. Now, I'm assuming Darius was the trade, unless he was one of their family members. I don't know. That is neither here nor there. It don't matter now because Darius, honey, if you wasn't trade before, honey, you gonna be trading something in now. They might be trading your ass for some oodles and noodles. I'm a thirsty box tonight. Thirsty Puss. 26-year-old Darius, honey. Wanted him in connection with the Rossville homicide of Dakota. They even put out a $500 reward. Described him, black male, 5'7", freeform. Well, they ended up catching Darius. And that's when the case came together, honey. When they got 26-year-old Darius, then that's when they were able to get 29-year-old Dakota his justice, honey. 23-year-old Johntae, a.k.a. Kayvon Collier, and 23-year-old Eric Dodds had been charged. Honey, baby, honey. Spoiler, approximately a year has passed. They have been convicted. They have been found guilty. We're going to verify with activists before I get up out of here. And remember that third suspect? That third suspect turned out to be the snitch, baby. That third suspect turned out to be, snitcherama. Snitching it. Snitch with no stitches. Holy. Baby. Darling. Honey gave the whole story, honey. They basically went to Dakota's house. To get Johntae and Eric's car, their Charger, their blue Dodge Challenger. It was registered to Johntae, but it was in Dakota Bradshaw's property. How it got there, I'm not sure. We're going to have to check in with activists. I'll give y'all updates at a later date. Baby. But yeah, she gave the scene, honey, that they went to go get the car, honey, and she was covered with gun spray. You know, he said, I'll cover you. She got out the car. Boom, boom. The boys said that they would cover her. She hopped in to retrieve the Dodge Challenger. Boom, boom. All the gays going to jail. When you get up and it all falls down, I'm telling you, whoa, all falls down. Well, I feel like the light skin one started it. I don't know. Like I said, right now, speculation and allegation, allegedly. I'm thinking the light skin one might have had a lot to do with it, you know. But we're going to find out from the activists. I'm going to give y'all an update. Honey. We're going to find out what's going on. Because activists been on it. Honey. But until we get the update, honey, like I told y'all, the children was popular not only on the Tick of the Talk, but on the OnlyFans, honey. You can see previews of the material. Here, I can't show it. It's explicit. But this is the Twitter for Eric. I believe it's at the GOAT 12 inches. And honey, baby, honey, he ain't told Nair lie based on the footage I done seen. And he appears to be the top based on the footage that I done seen. And little Mr. Oh Lord, they going, oh my Lord. My Lord. I'm gonna have some timer. 40 Waller. But honey, let me try and square this away so that I can. Baby, honey, this is all I can show y'all. And that's Johntae's, honey. If you want to see, what's going on in jail.